Okay, CME family, how's everyone doing? My name is Ikeke. I'm a member of the Beulah Charity. I'm here with Sister Zuela. She's also a member. We're going to be introducing you to the Beulah Charity and to this channel. As we know, the Beulah Charity is led by Brother Mikhael Massa, who's been a great source of support to a lot of us during this awakening period. So I'm going to hand over to Sister Zuela to give us a little bit of an introduction. Tell us a little bit more about the Beulah project.
Yes, Ikeke. So yes, Beulah projects will consist of basically a whole center, a place where we can really reach out to the whole community. So it will not only be reaching out to sick people or children, but the whole community can come and find help. So it will provide social help. It will provide help in the sense of natural herbs and medicine. It will provide help for single mothers. There will be a project whereby single mothers can get a small loan to start a small business, which we call microfinancing. It will consist of education for youths. It will have a primary school where we can teach children from a young age about their culture and the truth, and how powerful would that be, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It will have also like a kind of plantation, or we'll be doing agriculture with the children, the people. So people will find some things to do and a small job at hand. Agriculture will be a nice part of this project. It will be like, you know, the base, the place where you come and you'll find us. So basically a center, a place where, yeah, people can come and find some help. So really us reaching out to the community. That is basically the plan. The building will be an office, a center, you know, a school, you know, the place to be, reaching out to the community. So that's basically about the Beulah project. And
what about
yeah.
the Beulah Charity itself? What if people wanted to get involved or things like that? What would you say to them?
So we are now putting all things on paper, organizing everything in the background so that everything will be completely organized. And when we are done, we can invite people. We will have a special meeting so that everybody that feels interested in this project can come and meet and be part of it. Everybody is able to be part of this meeting. This meeting will be really informal. We will inform the people where we stand, what are the next steps, and how people can go and reach out for help. So there's a place for everybody here. There's a place for everybody to really donate, look for donations, work, join us in the trip. So there's work for everybody. So please have patience. We are organizing everything so that everybody can come and really be part of the charity.
Okay, fantastic. Okay. Well, I'll just add a little bit myself. We're going to be working on a lot of assignments in that charity, and you know, the aim here is to really to improve, you know, improve areas, a lot of areas that are underprivileged, and our focus is going to be in Africa. We know that a lot of people also want to relocate from this area and relocate back to Africa. So we are keeping all of that in mind so that we can come together as a community to share a lot of information that would help those who want to move over, those who are thinking about it and not sure. Then we can give you more information about things that could help you make that decision. Obviously, when people go over, they're going to have to, there's going to be involved a lot of changes, including changes in the way you eat, probably, because a lot of food out there is a little different. So we'll be able to like maybe give you an introduction to things like that, and we will be focusing a lot on herbal medicine and how food can be your medicine, because we we want to empower you to take control of your health through your eating, basically. So when you're familiar with food, plants, what they can do for you, you can use them in a way that improve your life, improve your health, and you no longer have to be like dependent on your doctor if you don't want to. I'm excited about this project. I think it's going to be wonderful. I like the community part where everybody can just kind of talk and bring a lot of information in. It's always nice when we do things together as a group as opposed to on our own. I'm a software developer by trade, but during the day I'm a techie. But apart from that, I've always had a very deep passion for alternative health, and for the last 20 years I've been doing a lot of reading, researching, and things like that. And I follow closely a lot of natural healers who have got excellent results out in the field among people who the doctors tell them, oh, your condition is incurable. But a lot of these traditional healers, they heal them successfully. So I follow such people, and we're just here to make sure we share that kind of information, because for some reason that kind of information doesn't seem to be very available to a lot of people, and it could help them. It could cut down the number of visits they ever make to the hospital. They can take control of their lives, so we want to do that for our people. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to make it as fun as possible, adventurous, and you teach simple things like maybe even how to make soap. If you're out in Africa and there's all these beautiful plants around you, how can you make soap? What can you use? Things like that. So we're gonna make it fun, make it very, very informative.
Yes, as some of you all know that I'm making soaps already with herbs and natural soaps.
Oh, beautiful!
So
Beautiful.
it's maybe an idea to do it online one day, so that people can follow how I do it.
Fantastic. Oh, and also, last time, I know when you and I had a conversation, we talked about menus.
So basically, indeed, the focus of this channel is really to build people in their health and in all aspects of their lives, so that they can feel more empowered. So one of the major things is health and eating healthy. So I was thinking like it's maybe an idea to post some menus and some dishes. So feel free, if you have a dish that you want to share it with us, your dish, and tell us about it, how you made it, and share the menu with us, because that would be very fun. What we will do is talk about healthy eating, natural remedies, natural medicine, juices, how you can keep your body healthy, how you can keep yourself completely healthy. So that is basically the focal point of this channel. Besides, we were going to talk about social things too, but the health is one of the major things where we can empower ourselves with the knowledge of being healthy, and how to really grow in our spiritual lives. We'll be talking about how food is really major part in our spiritual life, that you'll see that as people start becoming more spiritual in their lives, they will start changing the way they eat. That is something that will automatically happen, because as you grow spiritually, you start feeling like you have to start eating different. That is why you see that when people start becoming more spiritual, they stop eating a lot of things. One of the things that most people stop eating is meat. They start focusing more on the things of the ground, things that bring life, things that are, you know, um, full of color and full of life. So when we eat life, things that like fruits and vegetables, taking our herbs, those foods have very positive energy in it that can benefit our life. Whenever we take that things like that meats and blood and stuff, that is not bringing good energy to our bodies. Basically, you are eating death, and you are also ingesting a lot of bad stress hormones. Imagine when these animals are being killed, you know, the hormones that are formed in their bodies before they are killed. Um, it's a horrible experience, and these hormones are now going into your body. So that is why when people start becoming more spiritual, they will start automatically taking meats out of their diets. Um, it doesn't naturally happen in all at once. It can also be a process. I also tell people, like, don't stop, you know, eating meat all at once if you've always eaten meat. So you can always start uh, you know, taking out the red meat, taking out some things. So you go step by step. So we're going to talk about these subjects and as to how also to keep our body clean, you know, from mucuses, so that we will not be forming any viruses in our cells and in our bodies, because nowadays we are so worried about the coronavirus when actually viruses is not something that you can catch just out of on the streets. So a viral infection is something that happens within your cells. It's a happening that goes on within your cells. Whenever your cells are seeing like, oh, there is some kind of poison coming in, there are some things that are not good coming in, your cells are going to react. It's kind of like pushing it out, or it's a kind of reaction of cleansing. And this is a viral infection. So it's a reaction that happens within your cells. So it is a protein that is connected with your cells, but it's not a living being on its own that you can catch on a supermarket.
Yeah, they're dead
Hard
actually.
for
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's why I don't know why a lot of people think that it's something that's alive that can be killed. It's a protein, and
exactly.
it's produced by the body in reaction to toxicity, right? So it's not something you can just, like you said, catch off. So it doesn't work like that. And so a lot of people are just like in fear because they don't really understand. If they knew what a virus really was, um, there'll be less fear and less misinformation, you know, running around.
So these are good information for us to share, because instead of like going around washing our hands the whole day, you know, washing it's good to wash your hands, because hygiene is a big part in avoiding diseases. But the best thing to do is to focus on our inner parts, you know, to focus on ourselves inwardly. And whenever we keep our body clean within, you know, our body will be strong enough to handle any bacterial disease or any fungus or anything that will come in, you know, because by getting a bacteria is something you can catch, you know, and if your body is not healthy enough, it can become a virus in your body too, you know.
Yes,
so
that is true.
yeah, so it's a bacteria that you can catch anywhere, you know.
Or fungus.
If your body is clean enough, if your body is clean enough and strong enough, your cells are strong enough, you can handle almost anything, you know. So the detoxification of your cells is something that can make you very, very sick. And so it's very important to keep ourselves healthy and fit. And doing so, we have to really take care of our bodies, like make sure that our bodies are, you know, in a good pH balance, you know, because whenever our body's pH balance changes, we will start getting mucus all over in our bodies, you know. And this is how we we can really get diseases in our bodies. So I really believe in this, in this, and I've learned this from Dr. Sebi, as you know. I mean,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
he's been a
but
great resource for all of us.
yes,
Yeah,
it's very, very inspirational.
yeah.
But
Yes.
I do believe this, and I know that it is by eating too much sugars and yeah, the white flours and the meats, the bloods. These are the
Exactly.
things that will cause problems in our cells. Every problem in your body there is a solution for it. You know, we
Yeah.
just have to really start taking care of our bodies. You know,
Yeah.
because we don't want to start being dependent on the drugs and the medicine they are giving us. So whenever we step out and we say we are awake now, we also have to start taking charge of our bodies and of the bodies of our children, so that we will not have to continually be depending on the system for help. So these are the things that we're going to empower ourselves with, so that our knowledge will grow in these things, so that we can start becoming more free from the system and start really taking charge of our bodies.
Yes.
So that's also a very strong area where we are going to focus and talk about. So I really suggest everybody that subscribe, tell your friends and family to subscribe to this channel. And really, if you have a topic that you want us to talk about, or you have something to share, please leave your comments below. We will read it and we will address it. And if you want, you can come and share it. There's no problem. So contact us so that we can keep building each other up in this truth. We will also be talking about how to raise your children in this truth, how to, you know, about vaccines. We're going to talk also about how to deal with children that have, you know, certain behavioral problems due to vaccines or due to circumstances of health or biological circumstances. So these are my areas of specialty. I've been a holistic worker for 3 years and working with people for more than 10 years. So this is the area that I'm more focused on. So whenever it's about holistic, the whole body, mind, and spirit health is where I'm used to be focusing on. So whatever that has to do with your mind, your social life, your health are the topics that we are going to talk about. So, sis, do you have anything else?
Yeah, just I'll probably just chip in that we also have a Facebook page, so like our page as well. And if you wanted to send us menus or anything, we'll have our email address in the description box, so you can email us and you know, send anything in that you want us to attend to. That's about all I have for now. So just we'll make more videos and we'll be seeing you guys very, very soon.
Okay, so whenever you have more questions about the project, just know that we will keep you updated about it. And whenever we have developments, we will share it. And whenever we don't have a lot of development, we will be always talking about health and building ourselves in this community. So.
It's wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, it's good to see you and it's good to talk to you. So, CME family, hope you all take care of yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you all soon.
CME, bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.